Terry, I wanted to follow up from a conversation that we had last time before you were before the committee, and that relates to the cancellation in the state of Alaska of the Alaska Measures of Progress, the AMP assessment. As you know, we were compelled to cancel that statewide assessment because we had significant, widespread, totally unexplained and unfixed technical problems that prevented students from being able to complete the AMP. A lot of frustration there, as I mentioned to you. You received a letter last week that outlines that federal law requires assessments to provide valid, reliable data that informs instruction, and it has to be of adequate technical quality and consistent with national recognized testing standards. So, State Department of Education has requested a waiver from the requirement to assess during the 15-16 school year. The question to you this morning is, will you approve the state's waiver?
Yeah. As you know, we've been in close communication with leadership in Alaska. I think we're awaiting the submission of some materials describing some of what took place as part of their waiver application. We will certainly review those when they come in.
How much time do you figure you're going to need to make this determination? Because this is, this is obviously very, very important to the state of Alaska.
Yeah. In the past, in these situations, it's been a matter of weeks that we've needed to review the materials submitted by the state, including the state's plan to make sure that they have a system in place to ensure that they're...
You've had it for some time now, but you're saying that you are requiring additional information from the state?
There's information that we can have staff follow up on the details. I know there's information that we are awaiting from the state on the events that occurred, and also their plans to ensure that next year they will be able to implement assessments consistent with the law.
Well, and as I think we've had the conversation, it's not as if they want to avoid assessment, but again, when you have things totally beyond your control, when Kansas basically goes dark, if you will, and you cannot complete the testing, it really is a situation that calls out for review and for waiver. So we would ask you to move on that very quickly. Now, you have indicated that you are waiting for some information from the state. I am still waiting for some information from your offices. When you were before the committee in April, you committed to make sure that my office was looped in as the department and the state worked through the assessment vendor. I'm told that we are still waiting for answers to some 13 different questions that we sent to you. So can you commit to me that you will get these questions answered to me by the end of the week here? Can you look into that?
I can certainly look into it. I don't know if some of the answers to those questions are tied to the materials that we're awaiting, but certainly I can follow up with you on
I would
that.
like your diligence on that.